Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This video was made to fulfill the assignment of extensive reading subject. Review textbook and the title is Mosaic 2 Grammar 4th edition. Before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Rizka Amalia, and my student number is 1113014000049, and I'm from 5C class. I'm a student of Win Sharif Hidayatullah, Jakarta. The table content in this workbook is: first, learning language, danger and daring, sex and gender, mystery past and present, transition, the mind, working, pictures, then art and entertainment, conflict and reconciliation, medicine and science, and the future. The chapter itself, the chapter 1 is, in this chapter, you will review key terminology and the use of all the verb tense and the modal action. In the first chapter, you will learn about the language, the part of language, the part of the verb, nouns, like that. And the tenses in this chapter tells about a simple tense, continuous tense, perfect and perfect continuous tense, and modal auxiliary. And each tense that explain the expression of tense and when we use it on daily or for opinion and facts. And the chapter 2 is danger and daring. In this chapter, you will review singular and plural forms of nouns, use of articles and adjective, and subject verb agreement. In chapter 2, in this chapter explains about the nouns, pronouns, and possessive adjectives. Then indefinite and indefinite articles and quantifiers. Then definite article with count and non-count nouns, and the definite article with proper nouns, more nouns, and noun modifiers. In this chapter, you will learn how to use the indefinite articles, definite articles, and singular forms and plural forms. Then the next chapter is chapter 3, sex and gender. In this chapter, you will review various types of sentence in English, and you will study problems with incorrect punctuation or sentence structure. In this chapter, there is a comments. You will the comments and exclamations, compound sentence, transition, complex sentence, and sentence problems. In this chapter, you will learn how to put the proper punctuation and proper comments, and how to use types of sentence like compound sentence and complex sentence, and subordinate that we will use in compound or complex sentence. The next chapter is the chapter 4, mysterious past and present. In this chapter, you will study a variety of adjective clauses. Pay attention to the use of the lack of commas with these clauses. In chapter 4, there is we will learn about the adjective clause, restrictive versus non-restrictive. Adjective clause about replacement of subjects. Adjective clause about replacement of objects. Other adjective clause and other adjective clause reconstruction. Then the next chapter is about the transition. In this chapter, you will study adverb clause and related structure that show relationship by time, cause, and result. Pay attention to how the focus or main idea of sentence can change depending on the choice of connecting words. In this chapter, you will learn about the clauses and related structure of tense in the future time, present time, and unspecified time, and about cause and result, and clauses related time to the past. The next chapter is the mind. In this chapter, you will study adverb clauses and related structures that show contrast, purpose, and result. Pay attention not only the meanings of the connecting words, but also to several other important factors in usage, what punctuation issues with each word it can be placed in a sentence, and how the focus of the sentence can change according to the choice and placement of the connecting words. In this chapter, you will learn about the clauses and related structure of contrast, concession, opposition, purposes, and comparison. The next chapter is chapter 7, and the time of this chapter is working. In this chapter, you will study ways of replacing words and phrases with noun clauses. In this chapter, you will learn about the clauses with that at reported speech, clauses with embedded question, statement and request of urgency, clauses as subjects and sentence, reduction of noun clause to infinitive phrases. The next chapter is chapter 8, root truths. In this chapter, you will learn again about the simple tense, perfect tense, continuous tense, modal auxiliaries, because it's, you will review from the previous chapter. Please pay attention to the focus of the passive constructions because it's a little bit difficult. Because in this chapter, it's tense. We will learn about how to change it into the passive voice. The next chapter is chapter 9. The term is art and entertainment. In this chapter, you will study some of the forms and uses of infinitives and gerunds. Pay attention to which forms are followed by infinitives and which are followed by gerunds. And also, note any differences in meaning when both an infinitive and a gerund may be used. In this chapter 9, you will learn about the gerund and infinitives and verbs followed by either infinitives or gerund, and infinitives and gerund as subjects and complements. The next chapter is chapter 10. The term is conflict and reconciliation. In this chapter, you will look at ways to express hopes and wish, and you will study a conditional sentence. With this, you will learn more subjunctive mood and about modal auxiliary. In this chapter, you will learn about the hopes versus wishes, then imaginary condition, present and specific time, and perfect modal auxiliary, and then imaginary condition, past and present time, and factual condition, present, future, and unspecified time. And the next chapter is chapter 11, medicine and science. In this chapter, you will learn how to reduce clauses into phrase. You will also study certain verbs that are generally followed by phrase. In this chapter, you will learn about the verbs followed by participial construction, the verbs lie and lie, rise and rise. Then learn about adverb clause to praise reduction, causative and structurally related verbs. Then to the next chapter is The last chapter is chapter 12, the future. In this chapter, you will review infinitives and gerund and learn about their perfect and passive forms. In this chapter, you will learn about about the future tense when we use in infinitive and gerunds, and future tense in perfect and passive forms. Then this book is recommended for academic content for the advanced level, especially for the in university. And this book is for one who wants to. For what did I like from this book? Because this book is colorful. You can see this book is so colorful, and this book is also trained for skill comprehension, that is speaking, listening, writing, and reading. Because there are some speaking tasks and listening section in this book. The minus from this book is because there is no CD inside. The CD is really important for the speaking and listening session. So that's all my review. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.